What if I told you there is a secret world of tiny creatures with incredible powers beyond the realm of human imagination? When you realize the phenomenal abilities of these tiny little animals and what they're truly capable of, in comparison, we are just big, clumsy giants. I've devoted my life to unlocking the secrets of these miraculous mini monsters. I'm teaming up with a scientist friend, and we're going to the very edge of the world to find them.
Which way? In the bush. I got one.
Behind you, behind you.
Did you get it? He's got me. Looks like a dinosaur, straight up from the dawn of time.
That's the perfect killing machine right there. I'll show you, pound for pound, they stack up against any creature that ever roamed the earth. Like that. Oh!
He destroyed my sensor.
This is in the realm of superheroes. Size does not matter, especially when you're a little giant.
This desert's full of life, man.
Oh, yeah.
There's over 1,000 native species of animals.
Including one of the baddest creatures you're ever going to find in tough country, the ultimate mighty mouse, the grasshopper mouse, stone cold killer.
Are you kidding me? This is a little cute mouse.
I'm going to change your mind today. After you see a grasshopper mouse in the flesh, you will never look at mice the same way again. It is jaws on paws.
Yeah, if you say so.
Today, we're combing through a portion of the Sonoran Desert in Arizona in search of a tiny and adorable little creature that's actually a ruthless, vicious killer, the grasshopper mouse. This little giant is the only carnivorous mouse in North America, and it has survived for thousands of years because of a few remarkable traits that allow it to evade much bigger predators. Owls, coyotes, rattlesnakes, and also make it the perfect killing machine. It's lightning fast. It has insane jumping abilities. And last but not least, it has razor-sharp teeth that allow it to completely sever the spinal cord of its prey in a single bite. And the grasshopper mouse is also known as the scorpion mouse. This little mouse feeds on scorpions because it's actually immune to scorpion venom. And when it kills prey, it stands up on its hind legs and howls to the moon like a wolf. It's a weremouse. Right now, Billy is highly skeptical that this toothy little fluffball could ever be considered a ferocious predator. But I am confident he will soon be convinced that he is dealing with the most relentless and skillful assassin in the American Southwest.
What's the strategy for catching this grasshopper mouse?
Mission number one, find scorpion habitat. Where there's scorpions, there are grasshopper mice. So the key to finding a grasshopper mouse is to find scorpion habitat, which is an area usually covered in saltbush and fallen trees and brush. Perfect. This is what I'm talking about. There's saltbush everywhere and really thick, heavy deadfall as well.
Oh, yeah.
But also have a look around. Look at all these rodent holes. I mean, you've got an entire rodent metropolis.
Yeah.
Now, they're obviously not all grasshopper mice, but we only need one. All right, let's get the bait in the traps. Since this micro monster is a carnivore, we're actually baiting these humane traps with little pieces of hot dog. Let's do this. We're going to set many traps over a very wide target area. Hopefully, that'll tip the odds in our favor. Let's come back once it's pitch black and see if we can pick up a little howling action from our monster mouse.
Late night show with the grasshopper mouse. The scientist in me cannot miss an opportunity to hear this little creature give this amazing roar. And hopefully we'll confirm that not only are we in prime grasshopper mouse territory, but we'll also get a chance to witness that rarely recorded natural phenomenon.
It's so quiet.
It's a perfect night for listening.
Obviously incredibly thick with scrub here, and it is dark, but You don't need to see an animal to find it. Billy, remember, you're listening for a high-pitched, shrill sound like the whistle of a tea kettle with a frequency between 9 and 14 kilohertz. Nothing else in this desert can produce that sound. It's very distinct. And if we're within 50, 60 meters, we should be able to hear it pretty clearly. But with your fancy mic, we'll definitely catch it from much farther away.
This parabolic microphone is so sensitive, if a mouse so much as moves its whiskers, we'll be able to pick that up. As long as it's within a 500-meter range. That's the mic's maximum reach. I'm hearing the sand shift.
That could be our guy.
Yeah. Let's go check it out.
Oh, look at that. I am so glad we have these flashlights. That is the giant desert hairy scorpion, and he is not luminescent, he's glowing.
It's the UV light from our flashlight. That's what's making it glow.
Exactly. Scientists aren't precisely certain why they glow, but we generally accept that it has something to do with the outermost layer of the scorpion's exoskeleton, known as the hyaline layer, and how it reacts to UV light. Oh, that's awesome. This affirms that this was the right place to set up our traps, because this is exactly what a grasshopper mouse wants for dinner. Even though this guy is venomous, the grasshopper mouse can eat these scorpions with impunity because of a metabolic marvel. It actually turns that lethal venom into painkillers. It no longer feels any pain at all, and it in turn kills and eats the scorpion. In fact, if this scorpion doesn't find cover before it gets too cold, he's going to be left out in no man's land and be picked off quick smart.
Look at that stinger.
It is locked and loaded. Oh, that's awesome.
No. Oh! Wow.
Look at that flexibility.
I have never seen that in my entire life.
He's about 2.5, 3 inches wide. And that hole that he just went into is about the size of a nickel.
Well, I tell you this, if he's gone to that much trouble to get rid of us, we should do him the courtesy and leave him.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Oh, look at him.
There he goes. All right, little guy, on your way. Just keep listening.
Oh. There's a lot of scurrying and scampering over there.
There you go. It's a coyote.
There's something big going down over here. Oh, wow.
Check this out. That's a howl. That is a legitimate howl. We've got ourselves a bloodthirsty weremouse. We are in the right place.
He had some confidence coming out of that thing.
He's just told everybody that he's the king of Arizona. They do two types of howls. They do a territorial howl to let you know that you're in their space, and they do this celebration of blood and victory at the end of a successful battle. That was awesome.
I've never heard anything like that. But what's even better is knowing that we're in the right location.
Oh yeah, this is the place. But I don't think two bubbling giants stomping through their territory is going to encourage any tiny creature to come out. All right, I think our best option is to wait out the night and come back at first light.
Let's do it.
You feeling lucky, Billy?
Yeah, I feel lucky.
We got a bunch of traps laid out here, so I'm hoping that at least one of them has hit the jackpot. Here we go. Lucky number one.
Got anything?
No, not so lucky. That is still open for business. All right, let's keep rolling.
All right. Oh, I got nothing.
All righty. Whoa, 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 whoa.
You see something?
The gates are closed.
Oh, no way.
Grab your net. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, there he is. There.
Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah, baby.
Oh.
We have got ourselves... Wait a minute. This isn't a grasshopper mouse. That's a Merriam's kangaroo rat. Look at that long tail with the feathery plume. Hold him, that's it, that's it. Their hearing is so sensitive, they can hear the actual moment just before a rattlesnake strikes and evade it.
Wow.
Plus, they don't drink a drop of water. This is a supreme desert specialist. Keep in mind, this rat's bigger than a grasshopper mouse, but it's actually one of its favorite prey. That's right, our mouse eats other rodents. That's how dominant it is.
Wow.
All right, you want to let him go?
Easy does it. Hop along.
That's why they call it a kangaroo rat. All right, we got to keep going. We got to find our guy. Here's one. Oh, we're in business.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Got a seal?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Oh, money. Yes, we have a grasshopper mouse. All right, give me the box.
All
Okay,
right.
you ready? Don't bite me, don't bite me, don't bite me, don't bite me.
Oh, he's in, he's in.
Yes!
My man.
Look at you.
Oh, man.
You adorable little buzzsaw.
So this is your little killer, huh?
Mm-hmm. He's tiny but mighty.
I don't know. It's kind of cute. It doesn't look like it could harm a fly, let alone a scorpion.
Oh, Billy, you have no idea. Everything you think he is, that's what he's not. He is chisel muscle from head to toe. That little fat tail is a counterweight to let him do these extraordinary lethal acrobatics. And it also provides thermoregulation, that is temperature control. And that's vital in the Sonoran Desert where we can go from one temperature extreme to another. Also, teeth. Shut the door on those teeth. Because this right here is a Terminator in a fur coat.
BTG says that this is the ultimate killer of the Southwest. Having seen it up close, I'm not sure it will live up to that title. But there's only one way to find out. For a very short period of time, we're going to bring this little guy into our mobile lab to run some tests and collect some data to see if it's really true. And then we're going to safely release him back into his natural environment.
Hard to believe this little fluff dumpling could be such a gifted assassin. It's all peaches and cream, but I assure you, blood for breakfast, blood for lunch, blood for dinner, dreams of blood. This guy has two personalities, and the darker one is something to behold. If you just look at it, it looks just like a regular house mouse, but for two differences. One, it's slightly beefier in the body. Its muscularity is much greater than a regular mouse. And then its tail is much shorter and much thicker. And what that means is it's got a far more controllable and responsive counterbalance. When it's actually predating on dangerous animals, other mice, scorpions, centipedes, it's incredibly acrobatic. And that tail allows it to do maneuvers that only a kung fu master can do. When this little thing wakes up and goes hunting, its kinetic potential is off the charts, and you will see that counterbalanced tail and that compact muscular body absolutely fly. And of course, above all, ridiculous teeth and bite force, and that never say die attitude. Once it's got prey, it does not let it go. This is a very big predator in a very small package.
Let's weigh this guy.
Okay, he's on.
Our friend here weighs 1.15 ounces.
Its true body length is 2.6 inches.
The grasshopper mouse has 3 legendary abilities. I'm going to use my high-speed camera to test for its speed and its incredible vertical leap. But before that, I'm going to test for the thing it's known for, its massive bite force. This is a flex force pressure sensor. Any little ding on this circle at the end will give me a reading on my laptop. All we need is for you to convince our little friend there to bite down on this sensor so we can get a pressure reading.
Oh, is that all you need?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do it. I love it. I bet this little guy will have a phenomenal bite force. Not only can he munch straight through hard creatures like scorpions and beetles, when it attacks other mammals, it bites through their spine. It's quick and painless, except for the first part, which is excruciating. Okay, I'm gonna hold him real gentle. No pressure on him. That's when he'll be at his most relaxed, and we'll have the best shot of getting a natural behavior when something gets close to his mouth, and that is chomp down real hard. Come on, little guy. Here we go. Oh! Oh my gosh. Man, that's sharp. Okay. Izzy, I really felt a sharp pinch on my flesh despite wearing these super thick Kevlar-lined gloves, and for good reason.
See those little teeth? That's what's doing the damage. Doesn't look like much, but I assure you, that is a mouthful of don't argue.
Their front two teeth never stop growing. That's because it's a true rodent. That's their defining trait. They wear them down by eating, they grow right back. All right, let's try it again.
Here we go. You ready?
Careful.
Oh, he bit it. Oh, he got it.
He's in that thing.
Oh! Oh, look at that.
No way.
He bit through the force sensor.
Gosh, look at that. You see that? He destroyed my sensor. Let's see what we got. Oh!
What is it?
0.5 pounds of bite force.
So that's 8 ounces. He weighs 1 ounce. So 800% its body mass is its bite force. That is amazing. In the animal kingdom, jaguars have the greatest bite force of any big cat. A large male jaguar weighs around 300 pounds and has a bite force of 1,500 psi. That's enough to crush a rock-hard coconut shell in a single bite. But our scaled-up 300-pound grasshopper mouse, which is now 4,200 times its original size, has a bite force of 2,400 psi. That's nearly 1,000 psi more than the jaguar and more than enough force to shatter a 6-inch thick concrete slab with a single bite.
I can't believe what I'm seeing. He broke the sensor.
I told you, looks cute, but that's a guillotine for a face right there. And keep in mind, as much as this is great indicative science, these animals are not saving their lives, they're not eating, they're not killing things, so we're never going to get the highest maximum bite force. But 800% body mass.
No.
My mind is blown. With such a mighty bite, it's not just prey. Even large predators in the Sonoran Desert, horned owls, coyotes, vultures, would think twice before messing with this whiskered warrior.
I'm super impressed. Considering that he destroyed my bite force sensor, he's already set a pretty high bar for what he's capable of. So I'm expecting his speed to be through the roof.
Oh, I assure you, this guy is incredibly fast. I mean, if you're the prey for a grasshopper mouse, you have no idea where it's coming from because the smackdown is coming from every direction, seemingly instantaneously.
Which is why I want to clock how fast it can go. I'm gonna set up the high-speed camera. Can you put our piece of plexi with the centimeter measurement on it?
I got you. In order to clock the mouse's top speed, we set up a high-speed camera.
Camera rolling.
And then we set him loose in front of a scale background. Moving, moving. Yeah, he's fired up. He is very fast in every direction at the same time. Oh! Oh! That was quick. How fast was that, man?
He went 30 centimeters in 0.13 seconds.
Wow.
That's 5 miles per hour. Considering his size, that's really impressive speed.
He's doing 32 body lengths per second. The fastest human beings do 6. He's about 5 times as fast as the fastest human being on Earth. That's incredibly fast, and he can change direction almost instantaneously. Nearly impossible to outrun if you're its prey, and nearly impossible to catch if you're its predator. It's no wonder these little creatures rule over such a wide swathe of desert.
I'm really coming around on this guy.
I told you.
After what his legs just demonstrated, I want to test his vertical leap.
Oh, Billy, you got no idea. He's like a tiny mini kangaroo. These guys can leap up into this scrub and shrubbery and rip animals out of the branches, which is quite extraordinary. Oh, you see him jumping?
Yeah.
Can't wait to test that. All right, I'm gonna actually use this little shiny metal ruler and try to attract the mouse. When he notices it, I'm hoping it'll encourage him to jump high towards it. Okay, here we go.
He sees it.
He sees it.
Whoa! Look at that height.
Come on, little guy.
Oh!
You see that?
Oh!
He's jumping higher than the top of the terrarium. Unbelievable jumping power.
Let's see what we got with the high-speed camera.
Yes, please. Oh my gosh! Whoa! That's incredible. He was definitely above the top of the plexiglass, which is 18 inches high. considering the mouse's tiny body length, I'd expected him to jump maybe a foot. And so that's what we set up the high-speed camera to cover. But he absolutely shredded our plans. We didn't get a shot at the peak of his jump. But we both saw him clear the terrarium, an incredible athletic feat, and not one that I ever could have predicted.
What did I just see?
You just saw that little mouse defied the laws of physics. He is only 2.6 inches long, and the terrarium is 18 inches high. And this little guy can jump at least that height. Keep in mind, the highest vertical jump from a standing start recorded by a human being is 63 inches, or just over 5 feet. That's less than one average human body length. Now, imagine if this guy was the size of an average human male. That's about 5 feet 9 inches. And he has a vertical leap of over 7 times his body length. That means this mouse could jump 483 inches. That's more than 40 feet straight up into the air. That's higher than the average telephone pole. That's the kind of mad hops this little guy has. So keep in mind, this is also a great defensive mechanism. I mean, every time it comes under attack from a low-lying desert predator, such as a rattlesnake or a Gila monster, it can evade the attack by jumping high out of reach. Whoosh, it's gone. What you're looking at is a wild predator with extraordinary explosive abilities. And he is as adept a killer as any of the largest predators you'll ever see.
This guy is an adorable, fluffy paradox of beauty and nightmare. But I also think it's time to get it back to its natural environment.
Absolutely. All right, come on, little guy. It's time to send you home. This little mouse, he's everything we were promised and more.
So glad this guy's only an ounce and 6 inches long.
All right, let's get out of here before it gets dark. This is Weird Mouse country. I don't know what the little guy transforms into once the sun goes down.